everybody. Welcome in to Off the Table. John, Laurel, Rocky, welcome in. How was your trip to Chattanooga and Johnson City, Tennessee?
Oh, we rode the choo-choo.
No,
we did not ride the choo-choo.
You know, you got me so excited. And for what?
I said we, I got everybody involved to ride the choo-choo.
I thought it was a photo op.
No.
Guys, come on. We got it right.
And we're all in black, so hot. It's very hot this weekend. Very hot. Chattanooga was good. I got to meet with my friend from high school. We had a late supper lunch.
Where'd you go?
It's called a place called it's right
off the 405.
Yeah, a little place we call the 405. It's within walking distance of the thing. It's called like this. Oh, I can't remember. It's the Central Hub or something like that. Something.
Was
central.
it good?
Yeah, we just had a pita sandwich or something like that. Cause
okay.
So we get there. His name's Dave, and we're like in a back booth, and we go at 5:00, and the show's not till 8. Doors don't open till 7, and there is a ton of people in Hawaiian shirts, and I didn't notice it. And Dave's like, "You think these people are going to the show?" And I was like, "Oh my god, yeah!" Because women are in floral dresses, and some guy has like a Jimmy Buffett shirt, and do they recognize? Like, no, they're not going to know who I am.
You should have stood up and said,
"I am Jimmy Buffett."
Yeah, it's like they're not going to know because he was like, "This is hilarious." And I was like, "Yeah," but I go I am anonymous.
Were they older or were they?
They're
okay,
old.
You should have tapped one of them and like, "Are you going to the show tonight?" And she would keep your eyes peeled. Can you imagine what they would have felt if they saw you almost? Oh, I know the singer.
Yeah, but just imagine. I was telling him, I was like, "Can you imagine? Like the show's not till 8; it's 5. Like they got to kill 3 hours here. Like I guess they're gonna drink here and everything, but still 3 hours." And then we talked a little bit, and then went in, watched *Handmaid's Tale*. I'm on the last season.
You did it?
Finally getting there.
Yeah, because that
show has drug on for a long time.
And you're like, this is the way it should be.
And it was Chattanooga was a great crowd. The album went really well. The second set went really well. And then we went to Johnson City, which is next door to the campus of East Tennessee State.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really pretty venue. And I walked to a Shell station and got some gum. I saw
what type of gum?
Mentos.
Does anyone drink? Does anyone ever get what's the gum that has like the zebra on it that has the stripes on it?
Juicy Fruit Stripe.
Fruit Stripes. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say something like that or juicy.
The flavor
fruit.
disappears in about
No,
2
the
seconds.
Mentos gum. It stays. I have to have one piece during the set and one piece during the second set. So and it stays some kind
You
of flavor.
chew while you sing.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it keeps your mouth moist.
I wanted to do that back in the show choir days and everything, and it's always like, no, you can't have gum in your mouth, but it does keep your throat kind of wet so you can sing.
And every now and then it happened Saturday night where you try to hit a note and it kind of twists out of your mouth a little bit. Oh, I caught it. But
not to
usually I'm good.
mention our previous lives, but whenever I see someone with gum in their mouth, because I hate it, I always think of Gus Feldzon. Because I cannot see. I have a thing. I cannot stand people chewing.
I love chewing gum.
It's called misophonia.
I cannot do it.
I've stopped only because of her. Because if I even remotely think about chewing gum,
it's fine for like 30 seconds. No one needs to have a piece of gum in there for like minutes.
Yeah, she'll take it to I need to freshen my breath. She'll chew it for like 5 seconds and spit it out.
I can't do
I will
the
put it in my
sound.
mouth and I will leave it there until
Even
that night when I go to bed.
Sound?
I hate it. I hate the noise of someone smacking or eating something.
Yeah, but I don't smack my gum. I don't.
I can't.
I pop my
cannot.
gum.
I don't do it because it kills me too. But I have it just to keep me moist. That's what she said. And then Johnson City was a good show. One of our Erica, our piano player, had a birthday on Friday, so we had chocolate cake for her. I'm not a big chocolate cake fan. It's too much chocolate. It was chocolate cake with chocolate
Too
icing.
much. You need something to break it up.
I like vanilla.
Okay.
You can't have too much chocolate to me.
You like chocolate cake with chocolate icing?
I don't like when anything else breaks up the chocolate.
I like to
I
have
want only
a
chocolate.
fruit. Like we actually had.
We have a
Like a
chocolate
birthday
cake.
smoothie.
Well, we have a chocolate cake she
like
bought.
raspberries.
She just tried to make it look fancy for a photo, put raspberries on top of it and rosemary leaves or something.
It was the summer solstice. Come on.
I go in, of course, I'm ready to attack it instantly, and so I go in and I pull the cake out, and I'm like, just start whacking all the stuff off of it. I don't want the berries. I don't want all that. Cut my piece, and then she's like, but I want the berries with it. I need the fruit. It's like I just want chocolate. I don't want vanilla in my chocolate. I don't want strawberries in my chocolate. I don't want raspberries in my chocolate.
Me if you just have both, I don't know.
No, it's good.
But
that way.
Chocolate on chocolate's too much. But we did that, and there's nothing really to. Nothing crazy happened. I got some really good sleep Thursday night. Friday night, I told Nancy this morning, I was like, I had a dream Friday night in the bus, such a vivid dream that I was holding Maeve, our daughter, and I could not turn over for some reason. Because I was afraid I was going to turn over. The dream was so vivid that I woke up and I was like, would not sleep in my bunk because I was like, so Friday night I did not sleep, but Thursday night was bliss.
What's it like when you wake up from a weird dream? Can you go back to sleep, or is it just like with you?
It's hard to go back to like when you wake up in cold sweats.
Yeah.
I
got to tell you about a dream I had last night. It was
I had a weird one too.
not
recently.
really a nightmare, but it kind of was. But it involved you.
Oh no.
What have you been doing? That means that means your negative presence
I'm
is
in your head
affecting.
now. I'm in your thoughts.
Negative presence is affecting everything.
Yeah.
It has to do with before.
Oh no.
But yeah.
I did have a dream where your parents were actually living in the downstairs of my parents' house, and everyone came upstairs.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Everyone came upstairs, and someone had left the door open, and there was a bat, like circling around my head, and nobody cared.
Yep.
I was like,
It's your aura.
And like my mom and everyone was like, just don't move, and the bat won't come towards you. And I was like, it's like perched above my head.
Can
and
you
it's
and
like,
the bat leave the house?
What's weird is my dream that I just had that involved Sean and others actually had to do with the mattress that we put in.
It's even better.
We helped put a mattress into our parents' house yesterday, which my whole week was defined by food. We'll get into the stories about food here in a second, but it had to do, I think that because whenever I do something and that's like the focal point of the day, like I did nothing yesterday, except we went and helped like take a new mattress and put it into her mom's bedroom. So like that is what defined my day. And so then I had a dream that had to do with that mattress and how we installed the mattress, but it just happened to be not with her parents and instead
So
with you and others.
after we installed the mattress, we had to put these slats down like underneath it. It was a whole process, but my mom was like, "Here's $20. Go buy some ice cream."
Oh hell yeah!
So we went to go get ice cream, and I was like, "I wanted."
Did y'all skip?
I wanted something from Dairy Queen, and we went there. And they said the ice cream machine was down.
So we pull up. And I'm at,
Dairy Queen.
I'm at the window, and that's exactly.
It's like going to Guthrie's. We don't have chicken today.
It did
or
feel
Burger
like
King.
that.
We don't have burgers or something. It's like I pull up and it's like, welcome to Dairy Queen. Can I take your order? And I turned to Laurel like, what do you want? And there's a pause. I knew what I wanted. I got what Laurel wanted, and I was about to go in and order. So there probably had been 5 or 6 seconds gone by, and right as I'm about to open my mouth, oh, by the way, sir, I should let you know we have no ice cream. Our ice cream machines are all broken. But we do have slushies if you want them.
Or a dilly bar.
And I'm like,
a dilly bar would be better than a slushie.
I want ice cream. Like I always get an Oreo blast. Laurel, I don't know what you wanted because I think
I get a caramel. I
get a small caramel sundae. So it's like,
you don't get a Blizzard or anything?
No.
Or Blizzard, I get blast is the second part of the story.
I always get a sundae.
I get an Oreo Blizzard.
So then we go next door.
Like, let's just go to Sonic because this is next door. Sonic, we have a history with Sonic. In our former place of employment, this was probably a couple of years ago. I don't know what it was, but something had me like in a fit of rage over from our previous.
I'm talking fit of rage.
And
like,
I guess we were coming back from your parents' house because that's usually the path we go to that Sonic. And so it's like, let's stop at Sonic and get like ice cream. It's like late night. And it's probably 8:30 and Sonic closes at 9. I thought Sonic was like 24 hours. But
I think it used to be back in the day, not now.
It's probably 8:30 and it's like, oh, there's plenty of time to go get something. So same thing. We just eaten dinner. Let's go get ice cream. So we go to get ice cream and I pull to the drive-thru and it's like, sorry, we're closed. And I'm like, it's only 8:30. It's like, yeah, we're closed. And I looked it up and I was like, they close at 9. It's like, yeah, no, we're closed. They just decided we're just going to shut it down.
Yep.
And I flew off into like probably the most rage I've ever had in my entire life.
Wow.
And somebody sitting in the passenger seat next to me having to take the brunt of it. So every time we go to Sonic, especially that one, she's like, now don't get mad.
That they're not open on the times they're supposed to be open.
It's like having the Hulk. We're like, all right.
No matter what it is, I turned into the Hulk. And so we pull up to Sonic. So Laura's like, let's just go to Sonic and get ice cream instead. So we pull up to Sonic. I was about to explode again. This is exactly how it went. Like, can I take your order? Yes, I always get an Oreo chocolate master shake at Sonic. And there's shakes and then there's master shakes.
Yeah.
It's on the menu that way. And Oreo chocolate there's like an Oreo cheesecake and an Oreo chocolate master shake. And I was like, I want the Oreo chocolate. It's like chocolate ice cream, Oreo basically is all it is. But they could not understand what I was saying. I was like,
when they were doing, and also they were like laughing because like how like I guess if you're working at one of these places like you don't really care, and they're just like ha ha ha. Okay, what was that?
Yeah.
And it's like
I'm like an Oreo chocolate master
up.
shake, and she's like a shake, and I was like, yeah, master because there's shakes and there's master shakes, two very definitive columns on the menu. I said I want an Oreo chocolate master shake. an Oreo shake, and I said a master shake, an Oreo chocolate master shake. I'm literally calling it what it's called on the menu. And she could not understand. She's like, she eventually just quit. I was like, okay, what else? So then Laurel wanted a small Sonic Blast
with
Heath bar, which is just ice cream with like Heath.
with like toffee pieces.
It's Blizzard.
And so, yeah, the same thing. And I was like, I want a small blast with Heath bar. I said Heath bar. It's actually listed as Heath toffee pieces, but like, whatever. I mean, if you say Heath bar, I feel like you know what that is.
What?
And she's like, what? And I was like, a small blast with Heath.
I can't hear you.
I can't understand you. Heath toffee pieces. So I started saying it once again, exactly how it was in the menu.
What does that
Sonic
mean?
blast
I don't think she wanted to do y'all's food.
with Heath toffee pieces. And then it's pause. And then, I'm sorry, can you say that again?
No.
And I said, a small Sonic blast with Heath toffee pieces in it. I still can't understand you. Can you say that? And I'm
Just
like,
say, come out here. Just come out here,
and
please.
so eventually, after like the 7th time of me saying it, she's like, I gotta go get somebody. So you can tell she like goes and gets a manager and comes back, and the manager, I guarantee, was like, you idiot, it's right there. Like, because then she's like, okay, is that all? Like, it's like she all of a sudden knew what I wanted. And so she's like, okay, let me read this back. You want a small Sonic Blast with Heath? And I said, yeah. And an Oreo shake, add chocolate. And I was like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. Let's just go. It's fine. If you take vanilla ice cream and Oreo and squirt chocolate in there, it's gonna be good enough.
And then when I got the ice cream, I lifted like my first like scoop, and it like had peanut butter cups. It was not.
It had like hers had Reese's peanut butter cups,
And Reese's
mine
Pieces.
was just vanilla ice cream with chocolate syrup.
Nutter
in it.
butter.
I got one little piece of Oreo in the entire thing that was down at the bottom, and that was it. And I was like, I mean, and she read the order off. We get to the window, she reads the order off again wrong, and Laurel looks at me and is like, is that right? And I was like, I'm not dealing with it.
Nope.
I'm trying to save the rage here because I have raged already before, and it was not a good experience. And it was okay ice cream, but it was way too much work.
Previous to that, last week I had cooked like so much. Like I cooked like lunch and dinner all out. It's exhausting to me. Like it's so messy. Like you just have to
Dishes
do so
are
much.
exhausting to me.
So like on yesterday, I was like, please, let's just order out for like lunch and then like just pick up something on the way home. So for lunch, we ordered from Chipotle, and I ordered like I have a very simple order. It's steak, light rice, the fajita veggies, and like cheese. That's all I get on it.
In a bowl.
They gave me like a small scoop of rice and chicken and nothing else.
No cheese, no fajita veggies, no nothing. My order wasn't right either. I'm a little more complicated with my order, but mine was not right either.
There's a Chick-fil-A across from us that never, ever.
And that's rare for them.
This one location, people in the neighborhood have talked about, like, they go every time we go, they miss something or they just don't, like Nancy said they're on a chore this weekend, and she had called me from the drive-thru. We were already in Chattanooga, and she said, we're about to leave, and I just went through the drive-thru, and then she went, and I was like, all right, she ordered 3 things. I could remember the order. I can't now. But then she called me back. She said, you're not going to believe what I'm doing. I go, I guarantee you're going back there. She's like, they forgot 2 entire meals.
Oh, yeah. Like,
we had 3 meals. They forgot 2 of them.
I typically will go back, and I'll usually be in a bad mood about it, too. And I don't want to take it out on the poor employees. Like, I know that they're just doing their best.
Yeah, but it's just like that.
But it's money. Like, it's
Yes,
expensive.
Best isn't good enough.
But like to out of 3 meals and you don't have 2 of them,
Yeah.
like that's a light bag.
The Chick-fil-A bias is really good.
Yeah, they're mostly good.
But the Taco Bell bias is awful.
No.
Taco
And there's
Bell.
usually just one person working there, so I know that
I
they're
love
extra.
Taco Bell. Like Taco Bell is the greatest place on the planet. I would live at a Taco Bell if I could. But Taco Bells, when they are first built, are like the greatest food establishments on the planet for the first like month or 2. And then they fall off a cliff so hard. I don't know what it is, but there have been countless Taco Bells here in this area that when they're built or remodeled, they are incredible.
Yeah,
and then
you're
a
new.
month in, I mean, they just completely disappear. The one by me is that way. There's one over on Valladale Road that's that way. There's one in Warrior that was that way. They're all over the place. They're just like completely fall off the planet. I love the food so much. It makes it hard, but I keep going back thinking
It's a love-hate relationship.
They fixed it. They fixed it by this point.
I just
Okay,
want my
they
Baja
fixed it by
Blast.
this
It's
point.
like food poisoning only happens once, right?
Yeah, you're immune
it's
after.
Three
Yeah.
times in a row was weird, right? But we had a fun day with the Hennigers.
We did.
You can tell it. Like, let's tell me what gave you all the idea first.
We've had a
Okay.
lot of food stories, and this is the best one, I guess.
So on TikTok, a lot of people are saying, I want to have like a 90s summer. Some people have never experienced the 90s. We obviously have because we're older. We've experienced the 90s. But there are people that are like, I'm just curious what a Chuck E. Cheese looks like now. and they'll go. And there are a few that are the retro ones. Like there's a few in California, Texas, places. I think there's one in Colorado where it looks like it's an untouched Chuck E. Cheese. And they're like, it's just like so fun to go back. And obviously, like when you're grown, it's not a big deal. But like, it's just like the nostalgia. So I said, you know what? What a fun bucket list summer item for all of us is if we go, because I was just curious what the pizza tasted
No, hold
like.
on. Let me rephrase this. Laurel's like, what fun would it be to go to Chuck E. Cheese? I need to figure out an inn to go to Chuck E. Cheese. Because how weird is it going to be if she goes or if she drags me and I'm walking around, there's all these little kids running around. It's like, who do we know who has a child?
Yeah.
I know who has a child.
And who also has experience at Chuck E. Cheese because we're all from Birmingham. We all went to the same Chuck E. Cheese. So
Mine was Showbiz. I think I did one Chuck E. Cheese, but as a kid, mine was Showbiz. But yes, we went and cored absolutely because I said we're going to go play games. And cause there's this little arcade at the church where it has like 3 games. And when I say games, like, we're going to go to the church? No, we're going to go. This is a big arcade. And we went to Dave & Buster's once, and he absolutely loved that. But everything's just so adult there. And Chuck E. Cheese he loved because everything's at his level.
That arcade's great for 3-year-olds, but it's an awful arcade.
It is 100% Vegas. Like it is just there's his little. He knew how to swipe his card. And I'm like, he's a 3-year-old that now he knows how to like do the card thing. And he was upset the little carousel was broken. It wasn't working. Like I think one little girl got it, and he pitched a fit about that. But he would get the game on. There was a little zombie game you get to drive. And he'd turn it on, and the car would move and everything, and then. You just get out. I was like, and then there's another game, a shooting game, and he did that, and he just put the gun down. I was like, you still got okay.
And the pizza was quite good.
Pizza was actually pretty good.
And the cheese bread was really good.
I'll be honest. I don't think I've been in that Chuck E. Cheese since my birthday party when I was like 4 or 5, and I had a Superman cake, and there was a commercial for Superman. I took a picture. I was like, man, I haven't been here since Chuck E. Cheese and Superman 33 years ago, and there's Superman again.
I honestly thought it was going to be way worse inside. Like, I thought it was going to be like dilapidated.
Well, the problem is it's nice because you tell they've remodeled it all.
It was clean.
There's just nothing to it for anybody other than the kid that just wants to go play the ticket machine. Every machine is just for tickets, and every machine only gives like 1 to 3 tickets. We had 30-minute free play of you can go swipe that card as many times as you want in 30 minutes. And I did. I went through and swiped that card 1,000,000 times. And I ended up like 170 tickets, and 170 tickets got you like an airhead.
Well, that's another thing. And like Cord had 116, so we decided we're going to get him an airhead or they had gummy bears. But there was 3 little girls in front of us that were just they were up there for 15 minutes, and I was just like, we're going to go to the gas station.
Do you want a sticker? No. Do you want an airhead? No.
Yeah, I was like, I can't do this. We're going to go to the gas station.
Okay.
We got a picture though, and it was like a little pizza slice by your.
Oh yeah, it was a little photo booth thing, and I put a pizza slice next to my mouth. And of course, they don't have the animatronics anymore.
I wish they still had the animatronics.
They just have a big screen that they like play music videos.
Yeah,
on.
the big screen, and then the tables, the birthday tables for the actual parties. That didn't look like it was be any fun. Like you do cake cutting and all that.
I feel like it needs the characters. Like I feel like it needs the show.
Chucky came out for a little bit. He came out for literally like 3 minutes. All 4'2" of him.
Little mascot came out that was honestly that tall. And it was like kid size. It was an adult. It was just a very short adult that came out, and that was pretty much it. And you had music videos playing, and like they had a thing for a while that was like 5 minutes till Chucky's Beach Bash, 4 minutes till Chucky's Beach Bash, and it came out, and it was just some kid teaching dance moves, and then they played a song, and you're supposed to do the dance moves with it, and that was it. And it went back. I mean, there were literally commercials. Like I said, I saw that Superman trailer. It was just a commercial.
Yeah,
like they were literally just playing commercials in the middle of all that stuff. I mean, I'm sure.
I could be wrong. I think we've seen some of it. I don't think we've ever sat down in there, but there's a hotel in Nashville. It's called The Graduate, and it's like a Dolly Parton themed hotel, and there is a bar there that is very much set like Chuck E. Cheese, but because they have like the animatronics though, it's like they
play like country music and stuff. We had never actually seen it in motion, but
so I think that's something that's fun, and like that's what it was mentioned. The kitschy part of it was like missing from it.
Since you mentioned it, what else is on your summer bucket list?
I don't know.
Do you know?
It's kind of thing I'll find the day before. We're going to Chuck E. Cheese. What?
Do you know what yesterday was?
First day of summer was Friday, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, so we had a summer solstice party, so that was in the books.
Summer of George.
Summerween. Do you know what Summerween? Do you know what that is?
We're almost to Halloween.
Well, it was made up on this cartoon like years ago, but it's called Summerween because when you think about it, think of how many summer movies like take place like Jason.
Yeah.
There's that sleepaway camp.
Summer slashers is one thing. I don't know why June 22nd.
I know what you did last summer.
I know what you did last summer, which we did watch.
I still know what you did last summer.
You carve a watermelon, so I carved a watermelon.
She just did everything they do in this cartoon, and I don't know why the cartoon chose June 22nd.
It's called Gravity Falls.
It's a Disney cartoon.
I've heard of it.
I don't know why they chose June 22nd, but it's like instead of a pumpkin, you do a watermelon, and it's all this is like summer versions of Halloween, and so we of course had
Would
to
you
celebrate
consider
that.
yourself a Halloween fan?
Oh, I am. The thing is, I think people think I like it way more than I actually do because I do get tons of like I don't really need another pumpkin.
All year
like,
is Halloween.
It's Halloween all year. Just I mean, it's the spookiness.
Every time she does a video every night of like it's like cozy home stuff, and so it's like I'm video of us cooking or a video of us watching TV, but it's always like what spooky movie should I do tonight? She's asking me who I don't like any of that stuff.
Well.
And she's like, what spooky movie should I do? And I name a movie. Oh, I've already done that. I was like, you've done so many of these. You've literally done every scary movie on the planet.
It was the 50th anniversary of Jaws the other day. And I made a pie. And I had to make Jaws' face in the pie. And let me just tell you, I think I had a crick in my neck because I had to sit there and trace along everything. Like when I got done, I did not think I could. It took a good...
What kind of pie?
It was strawberry and blueberry. Because it's like strawberry, like the blood, and like...
Oh, and blueberry like the
ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blueberries are purple.
And then in the comments, people were like, what if I don't like strawberries? It's like, well, you don't have to use it. I don't like blueberries.
Can I use real blood?
Yeah, it's like, it is questions like that. It's like, okay, what if I don't like pie? It's like, well, then you don't make it. Like, that's just it. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. So maybe we'll do some more exciting bucket list things for the show.
You got to give me another one. I want to hear Summerween and Chuck E. Cheese.
We went to Chuck E. Cheese. We had the summer solstice.
That's not really bucket list
yes,
stuff.
It was.
That just happens.
Because I made a whole meal about it. Okay. It was a whole thing.
We're going to Savannah. I've been to Savannah multiple times. She's never been to Savannah before.
So we're going to Savannah.
So we're taking a weekend trip to Savannah.
Is that where Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil was?
Yes. Yeah. I haven't been there. We got to go to Epic Universe. That was kind of like a bucket list.
I mean, yeah.
Eating at that bake. Yeah. There's just like little things. I mean, it could be anything.
It could be anything? Okay.
My bucket list of summer is to sit there and do nothing.
It's just
good luck.
We went to the Galleria and walked around.
How was that?
Actually, it was kind of fun.
We talked about it on the show, but it was really fun.
It
was really fun. I'm trying to think. Does your sister or did Nancy or anyone ever like scrapbook or anything? Like, do they ever?
No. Like, I think that was just after us.
Okay, so it's very popular also on social media. Is to make like a junk journal. So instead of having junk around your house, like old receipts and everything, or all my junk is now confined to like these books. Like scrapbook.
Nancy did this one thing where Cord was so excited. He came when I pick him up. He always has something to give me, and I think it was for Easter. He made an egg. They made an egg with just like it was just a ball of like clay.
Yeah,
and they wrapped like gauze around it. I don't know why, but he was so proud of this egg. Like he talked about it for 2 days and then he just forgets about it. So Nancy's like, she picked it, it was sitting on a dresser. She's like, what are we gonna do with this? And I was like, he doesn't talk about it anymore. So she's just videos her holding like, Cord, this is the egg that you made at school. You were so proud of it and you were so excited and now you just don't care. So it's like, now we're gonna throw it away. I was like, okay, it's fine with me.
Yeah, so that's good. See, I have with the junk journaling, you can take everything instead of just like buying a bunch of stuff and having stuff around the house. You can it's basically just like a scrapbook.
Here's what junk journaling is. We went to Orlando for a week. Everything I buy, so food,
receipts,
food, souvenirs, whatever. I take the receipt. We go to the movies. So when we go to the movies, which we go a lot, we get 3 receipts. A big long receipt that has like it's literally just a popcorn and a couple of ices, and that's it. But it's still a receipt that long. And then there's a receipt that shows how many points I have, and there's another receipt that shows
that's
like,
the background
that like gives $1 off your next popcorn. I take all of those stacks of receipts and just hand it to them. I mean, we're going to 3 movies this week. She's going to have a stack of receipts that much just for this week.
It sounds weird. I need to show you what it looks like. It
looks cool once you kind of put it together.
It's just a scrapbook.
It's just funny the stuff I have to say.
I have a page from when we went to the Jimmy Buffett, like when we went to your.
Yeah. It's like the program and a picture of us.
I put a program and then like a picture of you on stage.
But how often do you look at the year 2021?
I just only started doing this like a year ago. But I have scrapbooks from like when I was growing up because I used to do this like when I was younger. And I would occasionally like, because you forget about something. You're like, oh, this is cute. But instead of it just laying around the house or buying just like tons of like souvenirs and stuff, it's just easier to have some photos and some receipts.
Just memories.
Yeah.
It's just, she'll come back from vacation and she'll have taken.
Tell me about that Welcome Center, what I was like.
Oh gosh, the Florida Welcome Center. I don't know if we told the story on here or not, but
not.
The Florida Welcome Center is right at the state line past Dothan. So when we go to Orlando, we started driving during COVID when like flights weren't as really going as much and everything. We kind of got used to it. So we go down to Montgomery, cross over, go down 231, like past Troy and all that, go to Dothan, and then you hit the state line. Well, the Florida Welcome Center, when we first started going, the first trip was August of 2020, was closed because of COVID. It's like, we're closed down. We don't want people like going inside, being close, we still have the 6 feet and all that. It's like, we'll reopen in a month. And so then we went down like a few months later, and it's like, okay, now we'll reopen like later this year. And it's like, it kept pushing it back until after a couple of years in, they just said, we're just shutting it down. We're just not even doing the welcome center. Like there's an inside part with like, you go and get like brochures for like attractions and stuff like that.
It's nice. It's like huge.
Sounds like a rest stop.
The bathroom, it is. And the bathroom is
They have photo ops.
still there.
Oh, good.
The bathroom's still there. They have like a photo op with like the big Florida sign, and you can get snacks and stuff like that. But the inside is closed. It's closed nonstop. And then for a couple of years, they just dropped it. Well, then we went in April for Laurel to run a race, and it said opening up in April of 2025. And it's like, but it was like the first week of April. It's like, it's still not open in April. It's like they're putting these signs up. It still is going to be pushed and pushed and pushed. Well, sure enough, we went this time and it was open.
Yes.
And
Everything
she
you
went
dreamed.
through and grabbed every brochure
It's free.
she could possibly grab. She has stuff for like, we go to Orlando and that is it. We sometimes stop in Tallahassee if we leave late and need to spend the night there. But we don't go to Miami. We don't go to Jacksonville. We don't go to Tampa. We don't go to Daytona.
You get it to plan for the future.
Yeah,
We don't
'cause you
go
can't
any of
get
that
this stuff
stuff
online either.
But she grabs everything of like, well, if we ever go to Miami, here's
They had
10
free
attractions we can
pins.
do. It's like,
That's
I don't know how to
awesome.
tell you. This is where you find your attractions. So you don't
But
have to
did
worry
that
about
give you a free pin of the state of Florida?
No, it did not.
No,
Like
I
a pin that
she
you could-
gave me one. Here's a free pin for you. I couldn't tell you where that pin is now.
It's in the car. I
In the
saw
junk
it.
drawer.
And they offered fresh squeezed orange juice from the Florida.
Oh, that is awesome. I want to go to this
You
visit
get your
welcome
picture
center.
with an astronaut.
Yeah, they have like a big astronaut like figure and everything. I mean, she was like in heaven. It's like, we're going to Disney World, right?
Yeah.
That is Disney World for her. She was more excited about that than she was Epic Universe.
Y'all
we
been
went
waiting
to.
for 5 years for the damn thing.
But is that kind of junk that she'll take and she'll cut out like
I think everyone should make their own summer bucket list. Now you can make one. Oh, I also want
I
to go
did.
get
My bucket
ice.
list is to do nothing.
Get ice cream at the Peach Pit.
From 90210? Is that what it was called?
What?
Isn't it? What's the place in Clanton? Is that not called the Peach Pit?
Durban Farms.
Peach Park. There's a Peach Park. There's Durban Farms.
Why am I calling it the Peach Pit?
That's 90210.
You say that every time, and so you just get it stuck in your head.
Okay.
Or take a picture
She'll
of the
make
big,
up a funny
the,
name
the
and-
button of the peach, the
Yeah.
tower. I had to drive that way. I had to drive to Prattville to pick up cord yesterday from Troy.
Every time we drive past that peach, it's like, look, there's a statue of me. It's accurate.
Oh, good times.
I think that's a
Anyway.
good way to end.
All right. So that's our complaints about food and our summer bucket list and Sean's tour ending. So when's your next actual show for that? Don't
It's
you
in Pell
still have
City.
some, don't you?
It's they got one in Pell City in August. It's just a one-off. I think we got one in Greenville, Alabama in October. Like that's it. Like
For now.
the bus tour is done. Like these are pretty much we can drive ourselves to these next venues. There's no point in taking a bus to Pell City.
Next up, Sean plays Michael Jackson.
That may be not me
I'm trying to
doing
think
it,
the
but
most random thing that
I
Black
think that's
Jacket
on
can
the-
do.
that's
We need
on
no
the-
doubt. You need to push for it.
I can't sing like her though. Gwen Stefani.
Then Prince. I can see him do Michael Jackson.
I think it's on the docket.
So Sean will audition for that. Anyway, this has been Off the Table. Everybody have a wonderful rest of June
Summerween.
and enjoy Summerween.